This film hopes to entertain, create awareness, express and capture some of the raw energy, commitment and unnoticed talents that flow through and exist in the town that is Wigan. The town of Wigan to many conjures up images of rugby and pies. However, some of the people of Wigan reject this stereotype and do not consume copious amounts of pies and beer. Within Wigan, there is a small minority of people with a different motivation who turn against the mainstream and seek alternative entertainment. These people have created the Wigan underground scene, which is largely influenced by American street and music culture. Due to the enthusiasm of this youth and certain key individuals, there is a growing Wigan underground alternative music scene, which coincides, fuels and links the skate, BMX and graffiti art cultures. In recent years, thanks to the talented but deceased band The Verve and the more recent Witness, Wigan has scored some interest and spotlight from the world's media. Yet there are many talented musicians in the town who go unnoticed and without recognition, as their music isn't radio friendly and not for the mainstream. Many alternative and new wave bands exist in Wigan, playing various musical styles including stoner rock, indie, pop punk, schlot rock, grunge, jazz, ska and blues. But the biggest buzz at the moment seems to revolve around hardcore punk. Hardcore originates from the east and west coasts of America and follows and shares the same principles and ideals that fueled the original British punk bands, but times them by 10, making the music harder, faster, heavier, more powerful and aggressive. Wigan's hardcore scene exists thanks to the bands, but largely also because of two fans and promoters, Gary Forshaw and Michael D. Gary is a true hardcore fan who travels the country and Europe to support and watch hardcore groups. He's also, like many hardcore fans, straight edge. What exactly is your role in the Wigan hardcore scene?
I put shows on, help other people put shows on, just generally try and get something going, create a scene.
You're like one of the promoters in Wigan, one of the main guys for putting...
Yes.
Where do you get bands from?
All the UK, mainland Europe.
Which would you regard as the best bands who've come through Wigan?
Kafka, DBH, Withdrawn, Born from Pain.
These put on at Hartley's or the Grand?
The Grand. Well, some have been at Hartley's, some have been at the Grand.
Yeah. You regarded as a respected and regarded as straight edge. What does that exactly mean?
Straight edge is a commitment to a drug-free lifestyle, i.e. no alcohol, cigarettes, illegal drugs, prescribed drugs as well.
You don't drink at all?
No.
Some of the best gigs Gary has put on are in local pub Hartley's. Hartley's also sees some less abrasive punk bands, like Woolly Cow, who aren't hardcore but punk pop. I spoke to Woolly Cow before a performance at the Ground.
Woolly Cow.
Two parts of Woolly Cow.
Yeah.
This is...
I'm Valley, I'm the lead singer.
And I'm Rod, I play lead guitar. Well, only the guitar in the band and backing vocals.
How long have you been together, boys?
Been together 3 months now, just a bit, probably a bit over.
Yeah.
And how many gigs have you had?
This is our third tonight.
At the Grand?
At the Grand Hotel, yeah.
Have you got planning on releasing any EPs or demo tapes?
We have got free studio time, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got to write a few of our own songs first.
We've got one song of our own in the set, but we need to get a few more before we do an EP.
So what's your set mainly consist of?
Covers of, well,
What's your
covers
sound?
of American punk bands, and we've got some of our own songs that we've covered off. We've just done punk covers of normal songs, really.
So what time are you on tonight?
What time are we on?
About 8:45.
49, yeah.
Cool. Any last words?
Keep
Better
on
than the
rocking
others.
in the free world.
Better than
We're
the
better
others.
than the others.
Punk though is not all Wigan has to offer, as hard rock music also exists with local bands like Strange Weather, Mind Hive, Day One and Dead Weight, who all rock out over a wide range of venues. I managed to catch a Dead Weight set at one of the more prestigious venues in Wigan, the Mill at the Pier. If categorised, Dead Weight would probably follow the grunge, but there's nothing dead about this band. They constantly keep growing and developing, creating more publicity and attention. Dead Weight were proudly one of the last bands to play at Manchester's Boardwalk, who've housed the likes of Nirvana and Oasis. This summer's main musical event, though, was organised by the Wigan Music Collective and held at Wigan's Hague Country Park, venue of the Verve's mighty homecoming gig in '98. Entitled Hey Summer Sound 99, this free mini-festival ranged in various musical styles, all from local groups, Watching Fish, 7.5, Anserine, Mook and Mind Hive. The talk of the town on the day, however, were headliners Day One. Day One have created a strong following and a unique rock sound that never fails to impress. There's definitely a buzz on the street about this hard-edged stoner band, who already boast 2 CD EPs, radio airplay and a guest appearance on a Liverpool cable channel. One man with a large influence on the fashion and promotion of most of the bands featured in this film is Alan Woods. Many bands, skaters, snowboarders and BMX riders from throughout the country visit Alan's to purchase the latest alternative sports equipment, clothing and records that can't be found in standard high street stores. Alan's wide range of independent alternative music cannot be found in the likes of Our Price and HMV. It is not seen by them as a viable commodity. But what's most encouraging is that Alan isn't scared to support and give shelf space over to the often self-funded EPs and demos of Wigan's local musical talents.
Right, my name's Alan Woods. This is my shop called Unimaginatively Alan's. I started it in 1981 after I left school. We did BMX bikes to start with. I guess we did those for about 5 or 6 years. I used to race bikes, you know, as a pro, and we sponsored teams and stuff, and BMX is good. And then we probably started selling skateboards in about 1984. And then from that, because there was a big connection with music, hopefully someone will pick that up, between music and skateboarding, we started selling records, and now we've got a record shop, which is a separate thing. Well, I don't know, local music, we I put, you know, promoted gigs and put bands on here for a few years. We used to do gigs at the Den, which is a transport club next to where the bus depot is. We did that for a few years. Got somebody else to take it on off me afterwards, and that was always successful. We put some quite, you know, we put Green Day on there and some big bands that are big now. I did gigs at the Cricketer out in Poolstock for a while, and again we put some American bands on there. But
What CDs do you sell the most of in your shop?
What generally,
yeah,
across the board? I don't know. We still sell a lot of dance music 12s because that's what's popular in Wigan. But you know, on the CD side, you know, more the stuff that we were into really, more the kind of punk stuff, and you know, the things before Blink 182. You know, I mean, I suppose, you know.
Okay, thanks a lot, Alan.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
The majority of Alan's custom revolves around the American influence of BMX and skateboarding. Through the eyes of children, these extreme sports often go in and out of fashion, but a minority group stay true to these alternative sports year in, year out. Using shovels and spades, these Wigan riders go out on site, building and designing their own dirt jumps to ride. As well as dirt jumping, regular street rides are organised, where riders go inner city, searching for suitable sites to perform exciting yet dangerous stunts and tricks. There are also various northwest skate parks which cater for alternative sports, providing skaters and riders with quality half and full pipe verts and courses to master. To these people, standing in a crowd and shouting at a rugby team somehow doesn't capture the same adrenaline rush. I hope this film has given an insight into the alternative youth culture which exists in Wigan. This raw energy and talent continues to thrive despite lack of attention, funding and resources.